Hi everyone, welcome to Learn and Build Web Application using ASP.NET MVC and Code First Entity Framework video series. In this Lab 8 video, we're going to see about what is action filter in MVC and what are all the different types of built-in action filters that are present in MVC, and also we're going to see how can we create a custom action filter in MVC. Along with a demo, I will be covering all these topics in this Lab 8 video. So these are all the concepts that I'm going to cover in this Lab 8 video. Okay, so let's begin with what is action filter in MVC. Okay, action filters are just nothing but a custom classes. This action filters allows you to inject a pre or post processing logic before the action methods gets executed. Okay, so if you want to inject any pre or post processing logics before the action method gets executed, then you can go with action filter. For example, you want to authorize a person who is using the particular action method, so you can use if you so you want to inject a pre-processing logic before the action method is executed, so then you can use authorize action filter. This is an example for pre-processing logic, and let me tell you one example for post-processing logic. Say there is something wrong happened, and the error has occurred in a particular action method. So for this, you want to display a friendly error page. So what you can do is you can use handle error action filter, so that whenever the error occurred, it will show a friendly error page to the users. Okay, so this is what action filters in MVC. It allows us to inject a pre or post processing logic before the action method gets executed. Okay, and this action filters can be applied across globally, and also we can apply the controller level, and also we can apply across the action method level. Okay, and also we can also create a custom action filters. Okay, custom action filters can also be created by inheriting a class with action filter attribute, and we have to override any of the action methods which are present in action filter attribute. Okay, so we have to create one custom if we want to create any custom action filter, then we have to create a class which is inheriting a action filter attribute, and in that class we have to override any of the action methods which are present in action filter attribute. And after overriding those action methods, we have to define the required logic that needs to be implemented in those custom classes. Okay, so after doing this, what we can do is so after doing this, the custom action filter has been created, and this custom action filter can be applied across globally, or controller level, or across action method level. So this is about action filter in MVC. So next we're going to see what are all the built-in action methods in MVC, and also we will see in a demo how can we use this action filters in MVC. Okay. Okay, now let us see some of the built-in action filters which are present in MVC. Okay, so here we can see handle error is one of the action filter. So what this action filter does is it handles the runtime error and displays the friendly error page whenever the error occurred. Okay, so it's this is a very good feature where we can use in our application. So also this handle error is an example for post processing action filter, we can say. So because whenever we start executing the action filter, whenever there is an error occurred, so we can display a friendly error page to the user, because it doesn't make much sense to the user if we show the actual error or yellow screen of death is been displayed to the user. It doesn't make much sense, or user will be annoyed by seeing those messages. So instead of that, what we can do is we can use this particular handle error action filter, and use it across globally in the application. So whenever if there is any runtime error occurs, then we can display a friendly error page. Okay, so let's see with the example how this handle error actually works. Okay, so let us go to this application. Let me and let me put this action filter here, handle error input, sorry, handle error action filter, and let me throw a manual exception whenever I call this index method. I will throw the exception. Okay, error has occurred. Okay, so now we are seeing how we can use handle error input, handle error action filter. So here we can see uh, so here you can see that yellow screen out death or all the error information details which is displayed in the screen. So this does not make much sense to the user if this application is working in the real-time scenario. It doesn't make much sense to the user, and also user will be annoyed by seeing this message. And some people may also make use of this some of the details which are present in the application. So to overcome this, we will be using handle error. So after using this handle error action filter, we have to go to web.config file, and here we have to set it custom errors mode is equal to on. Okay, so we have to display custom error mode is equal to on. We have to set mode is equal to on. Okay, here it mode has three values. If it is on, then it will display a friendly error page whenever a runtime error has occurred. Okay, so here you can see a friendly error page. An error has occurred while processing your request. You can see the friendly error page has occurred. Okay, so whenever this custom error mode is set to on, it will show you a friendly error page. If it is off, it will show you the actual exception whatever the occurred. And there is one more remote only. So if you use remote only, then while debugging time it will show you this error detail, but when you watch the application into the website, then it will show you a friendly error page. Okay, so this is about the handle error action filter. So we can use this handle error action filter across uh, action method level, or we can also use across controller level like this, or also we can make use of action filters globally by uh, registering in the global.asx page. So here you can see we can register here globally. So here you're seeing you can see here globally this handle error attribute has been added. So whenever there is error occurred at any particular controller or action method, it will be displaying a friendly error page. Okay, so we have seen here it is displaying the friendly error page. So let us set it back to on. Custom error mode is equal to on. So here you can see a friendly error page. So you can see this error page which will be present in views folder and across shared folder. Here you can see error.cshtml page. So it will be calling this error.cshtml page. Okay. So if you want to see what this uh, how this handle error attribute is what's the logic. You can click on F12 and see. Okay, so this is what about handle error action filter. So this handle error action filter is an example for post processing logic. And now let's see what do you mean by output catch action filter. So what this does is it catches the output of controller or action method. Okay, so okay, now let us see what is authorized action filter. Okay, if you use authorized action filter, then what it does is it only allows access to authenticated and authorized users. Okay, it allows access to only authenticated and authorized users to the particular controller and action methods. Okay, now let's see by applying it in the our application. Okay, say suppose if I apply authorize action filter to this index action method which is present in employee controller. Okay, now let's see how it works. Okay, so I will be refreshing the page. Now it will be redirecting you to the login page because we have not logged into the application. We directly running the application to the particular controller and action method. So uh, the reason behind this is it's not been authenticated. The user is not been authenticated and also is not authorized to use this particular controller, this particular action method. Since we have used authorize action filter, so it has redirected to the login page. Okay, so this is about authorize action filter. So whenever if we use authorize action filter, it allows access to only authenticated and authorized users to the controller and action method. And also here, if you want to provide any roles, so you can also provide any roles like only admin roles, etc., etc. You can also provide whatever the roles over here. Okay, so this is about authorize action filter. And now let's see about what is a validate and anti-forgery token. Okay, this action filter, if we use this action filter, then it helps us to prevent cross-site request forgeries. Okay, what do you mean by this is I'll be covering this cross-site request forgeries in the upcoming videos. So what it mean is say suppose the user will be entering some of the script related information in the text box, and they will be saving it into the database either to add the some of the data or uh, to malfunction the application functionality. Some users may be trying to hack the application. So in that case, what this validate anti-forgery token action filter does is it helps us to prevent those kinds of functionalities that will be handled and it will not allow you to perform those kinds of activities. Okay. And next thing is validate input. Okay, if we use action filters validate input, then it turns off this request validation and allows the dangerous input. As I said, if we it is the opposite to somewhat opposite to validate anti-forgery token. So it will turn off the request validation and it allows you to enter the dangerous input. Okay, so this is what some of the built-in action methods, sorry, built-in action filters which are present in MVC. Okay, now let's see how can we implement custom action filters. Okay, okay, now let us see how can we implement a custom action filters in MVC. Okay, for implementing a custom action filters, we need to create a custom class and inherit with a action filter attribute to the class. Okay, so let's go to this application and see where we can add a custom action filter. So here you can see there is a filter folder which is present. So let us add one custom class. Let us create a custom action filter called as a log attribute. So what this log attribute does is whenever the error occurred in any of the action methods, so I would need to log this error details, and either I want to, or else I want to send this as a mail to the mail as a error details, and also we can log this error details in some system tables. Okay, so let me create this log attribute as the name of the custom action filter. Okay, so click on add. So here this is the custom class which we have created, and we have to inherit action filter attribute. Okay, so action filter attribute. Okay, click on control dot so that the required namespace has been added. So here we have seen, so we have created a custom class and inherited the action filter to attribute to the class. And we can override, after doing this, we have to override one of the four action methods. Okay, we can override all of the four action methods or any of the action methods which are present in this action filter attribute. So these are all the four action methods: on action executed, on action executing, on result executed, and on result executing. Okay, so we can see override on action executed, override on action executing. So these are all the methods which are present in action filter attribute. If you go to action filter attributes, these are the methods which is already present in this class. So what we gonna do in this custom class is we gonna override this any of the action methods, action methods, and say suppose for this log attribute to work, we can inject whatever the logic. So whenever the error occurred, we have to send an error details to uh, as a mail to some user or admin, or also if we want to log this error details into some system tables. Okay, so we can write whatever the logic related to that in this any of the overridden action method. And after doing this, we can insert the required logic needed for the action method implementation to one of the overridden action method. And after doing this, we can apply the action filter attribute to the required action method or controller or globally across the solution. Okay, so here what we can do is after doing this, we can apply across the controller or action method. You can go to any of the controller and see here you can make use of. We can make use of this custom action filter. Okay, so this is how we can implement the custom action filters in MVC. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel for watching more videos. Thank you.